Hey, what's going on, people? It's your sister Michelle here, doing another video for you all. Hope you're doing well on your personal journeys. I hope you had a good day. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you had a good week and definitely a good future coming for you. I love you so much. Remember that. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you have not already subscribed, make sure that you do that. Make sure you hit the like button for me. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. I'm getting a lot more subscribers, new family members. I appreciate it. Come on in, old family members. You know what's up. We're family. You know how we do. I love y'all very much. Mwah. Keep your head up now. You're wonderful. You're amazing. Smart. Worth more than what the narcissist try to make you think. They don't know nothing. We already know that. Anyway, let's get straight to the topic. Let's talk about the fact that most narcissists, if not all narcissists, after everything they do to people, they end up by themselves in the end. There are so many narcissistic people, male and female, as they have aged, because they don't get better, they end up by themselves. They end up by themselves. They end up dying alone. Unfortunately, sometimes, it is what it is. They end up dying alone in nursing homes or dying alone with nobody there to help them because they burned every bridge there is possible. So there's nothing left for them to do. They don't have anybody there to support them. They've dogged everybody in their wake. They dogged their children. They dogged their family. They dogged every romantic partner. They dogged their friends that have been there. They never do right by anyone. We know this. They end up being alone and by themselves. And here's the thing. Listen to me. Even if they do have someone later on in life, does not mean they're not alone. And let me tell you what I mean by that. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you are in that relationship by yourself because they were never truly there, right? We know that. They were never really truly there in that relationship with you. And that's how it ends up being in the end with the narcissist. Even if during their old age, when they still might have somebody peanut pattering around, they're still alone even if somebody's there because guess what? By that time, everything that they have done, all the stuff they have dealt with and put out in the world is weighing so heavy on their back. Somebody being there doesn't mean anything because they're left still alone with their ruminating thoughts about everything, especially as they get old, that they have done. I don't care if somebody's there with them or not. They're still alone in their own misery. They're still alone in their misery. They were alone in their misery with you. You didn't see it that way, but that's the truth. And as they age, that definitely becomes a factor. They end up alone in their own misery, their own brain, their own minds, the same thing that had been going on all along. Now, can you imagine on a greater scale, years and years later, and you're still doing the same thing, been doing the same thing? There's no one there, even if there is somebody there. Same way when you were with them, they weren't there with you, were they? Look at it from that point of view. Narcissists always end up alone, honey, especially at the end of before the end of the demise or as they age or whatever. Sometimes some of them don't even get a chance to age. And you know why? A lot of times it's just the case, period, because karma is real. Karma comes around and it don't play. It does not lose an address. We know that. So narcissists always end up. So when you think that a narcissist, and this one thing we always think that they're doing good or whatever, I told you that's all fake and a facade. We know that. Trust and believe. The damage that they do to us, they end up reaping it later on. They end up being by themselves. Even if somebody is there, they're still alone. Still alone in their misery. Still alone in what they did to everybody. That becomes their tomb. The grave they try to dig for you that they're now rotting in. That's why I always tell you, don't worry, it's coming. Not saying that we have to sit around and wish that for someone, because that's not our character, but you don't have to wish that for somebody who has put all this kind of stuff out. It's already done. Didn't I tell you this before? What they have done to you, no matter what you're feeling, is already done to them. That's real talk. That's that color purple scripture I'm talking about, fam. Listen to me now. I'm going to tell you wrong. Narcissists always end up alone in the end. Nobody there for them. Nobody want to help them out. They burn every bridge. Nothing's happening for them. They're sitting there alone in their own misery, which they had the whole time. And like I said, if somebody is there, it means nothing because that misery is on their back so bad, that person ain't getting them no ease. They're not getting no ease from the person that is around. They're still alone in their misery. Okay? I love you so much. Keep your head up. Remember what I'm trying to tell you. They didn't get nothing over on you. What's coming for them in the future? They can't get away from it. They can't get away from it. Thank God we got away from this sorry stinking ass. YouTube don't block me. I love y'all. Bye. Keep your head up.